Today's news, tomorrow's you, starting the journey. We all share a fundamental desire. We want to be better. We want to look back on yesterday and know that today we have improved. This goal is not complex. It is simple and direct. It is also profoundly powerful. The path to becoming better does not require a monumental leap. It begins with a single small step. Surprisingly, the daily news can become a practical tool for this journey. It provides a constant stream of information, challenges, opportunities that we can use as triggers for our own small, meaningful actions. The world is in constant motion, and by observing it, we find inspiration to put ourselves in motion. The key is to reframe how we view the news. Instead of a passive stream, treat it as an active prompt. When you read about a local cleanup, it is a prompt. When you see a report on the benefits of a brief daily walk, it is a prompt. The goal is not to solve the world's problems before breakfast, but to use the world's stories to improve our own small corner of it. Why does this matter now, or any day of the week, 2025? Because today is the only day you can act. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow is not guaranteed. The present moment is your point of leverage for creating a better future self. The principle of 1% improvement is the cornerstone of sustainable growth. It is an idea that is both humble and incredibly ambitious. We often see this play out on a grand scale in the news. Consider the global effort to transition to renewable energy. It did not happen overnight. It started with research projects, individual installations, and local policy changes. Each step was a tiny fraction of the overall goal, yet compounded over years. Small actions reshape the world. Your personal development can follow the exact same pattern. A single small action today is your personal solar panel, a small source of power that adds up. We can use current events to select our actions intelligently. In late 2025, costs and volatility remain in focus. The overwhelming advice is to build financial resilience. A 1% action is not to become an expert overnight, but to automate a tiny transfer or track spending for one day. Public health trends highlight sedentary risks and mindfulness benefits. Let that be your cue, not a marathon, just a short walk that turns knowledge into action. To make this practical, let's define 5 simple actions you can begin today. Each action is small, requires minimal willpower, and links directly to the news you see daily. The goal is not to do all 5. Pick one. Master it. Then perhaps add another. Simplicity is your ally. Each action is a building block, a single brick laid each day. The news highlights complex problems, but solutions begin with simple, visible cues. Inspired by plastic pollution, place a reusable bottle by your door. The cue is obvious, the action almost automatic. It's not solving the whole crisis. It's one visible step, daily, toward better. Being informed feels impossible, so learn one thing. Read one summary or watch one short explainer. Note a single fact. If it's trade, learn which countries. If it's a discovery, learn the institution. Small facts compound into real understanding. Use stories of disaster and kindness as prompts. A 30-second message can lift someone's day. Let health news guide one micro choice. Hydrate or stretch for a minute each hour. Micro adjustments are easy, motivation light, and system building. Improvement that is not tracked is often lost. The mind forgets small successes, especially on difficult days. Make your progress visible. Tracking is not judgment or a record of failures. It's a chain of evidence that shows you're moving forward. Give yourself credit for every small step. Visual proof is motivating. The difference between feeling stuck and knowing you're on the right path. Sometimes making a mark is more powerful than the action itself. One push-up, $5. Put an X on that day. Don't break the chain. You'll work harder to protect a 20-day streak than to start a new one. Keep a simple habit journal. Each night, take 60 seconds to write one action. Dokati 11. Walk 10 minutes after reading about sedentary risks. This acknowledges the win and becomes a record of growth. The loop turns you into an active participant, not just a consumer. Goals set direction, but systems make progress. A goal is a result. A system is the process that leads to it. News can fixate on outcomes. End climate change, achieve financial freedom, but power lies in daily systems. Your system. Read one article every morning while the coffee brews. You fall to the level of your systems. Design a simple loop. Cue, a stress headline. Craving, calm. Response, 1 minute of breathing. Reward, relief. And you check it off. Stack new habits onto existing ones to make them stick. Don't aim for perfect, aim for repeatable on your worst days. A system that works 80% of the time beats a perfect system followed 20% of the time. Focus on the process, not the outcome. The outcomes will take care of themselves. We've explored the why and the how, the power of 1%, the role of current events, the importance of tracking and systems. Now move from theory to practice. The gap between knowing and doing is where most falter. The journey does not begin tomorrow. It begins now. Your challenge is simple. No special equipment, no big time, no prior experience. Before day's end, read or watch one short news story. Any topic, technology, health, your community, or the world. Then choose one action you can complete in under 5 minutes. And do it immediately. The action matters less than acting. You're building the muscle of responsiveness, becoming someone who acts on information. Write today's date and what you did. October 11, 2025. Donated $5 after reading hurricane coverage. You're on the path, already better than before you started. Today is a new day, a day of opportunity. Use the world's stories to write a better story for yourself. Do it today. Keep doing it tomorrow. Little by little, a little becomes a lot.